Morning. Okay, it's about 2:30 in the morning. I've got to get my coach down to London, and we're going on a little trip, so yeah. Well, I'm at my sister's, by the way. I hope I've packed everything. It's not for long, so I just need a little suitcase. Just got to put those back in there. Got ready. Where I was sleeping last night. Okay, my travel bag. This is coming useful. This is packing light for me, by the way. So it's good to just throw in when you're doing some short notice. Made myself sandwiches for lunch and dinner, just so I can save money on food. Hope I've got all my documents. Yeah. Hello. You say bye-bye? No? Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. And let's go. Just waiting for my visa now. I'm just in this cafe so I can get some free Wi-Fi and get more of the information of the itinerary over the next few days. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Still waiting. Oh! Okay, and here is my urgent business visa. Whew. So now I can get on my flight. Phew, I got my visa. Okay, so I've gotten my flight information and it's for tomorrow morning, so I'm just going to stay over at this cheap hostel. So I'll be sharing a room with a couple of people. I think it's all guys, but it's okay. They're just passing by also. So here are a few pictures of the room that I stayed in. And yes, I was in a room full of guys, but it wasn't any issue. And all the other guys, I mean, they were all in bed by 9, so it was nice and peaceful and quiet, and they were just getting on with their work. So yeah, there was no issues there. The hostel is called Equity Point. I will have to leave the address of it below, but yes, I would recommend it if you just need to stay somewhere in London short notice on a budget. Okay, I'm at the airport now, and actually I'm not even joking, I missed my connecting underground tube because I was too busy daydreaming about Shahrukh. And yeah, I haven't even told you where I'm going, have I? I guess you figured it out. I'm going to Mumbai for a few days to meet Shahrukh. So, because if you remember, I asked you to vote for me, and I got shortlisted to the top 500, so we took our online auditions, and from there I got selected for the top 10. The day before, we even had no idea, and they were like, you won, come to Mumbai. And so they've arranged that all for us, and yeah, so that's why I came down to London. I was scared that my visa wouldn't be issued so short notice. That's what I was doing all day yesterday. That's why I didn't really film much, because literally for 7-8 hours just waiting for the visa to see the outcome. Yeah, I'm gonna meet Shahrukh in like 2 days, and I also asked my boyfriend to come down to Mumbai. You need to come to Mumbai because I'm coming to Mumbai in like 2 days. Is that what? So he's in Mumbai now, waiting for me. I'll get in early morning.
Has been switched off. Please keep your seatbelt loosely fastened while seated in.
Okay, I'm just off the flight and now I've got to go look for my boyfriend who's waiting for me somewhere, but I'm not sure where because my phone isn't working. Okay, I haven't gotten a chance to show you my hotel room, because I'm just going to show you now. It's really fancy. Yeah, like I said, it's a bit of a mess. It's so fancy there. Whee! I'm tired. I have hardly slept. Not that I'm complaining, because what I'm doing is good, but yeah. Okay, I'll just show you the bathroom. Hello. Can I get it all in? I don't know. Okay, so that is all the footage I filmed actually, and it's been a couple days now and I'm back home, so I'm going to have to fill you in. However, this story did take about an hour and a half to relay to my parents, so I will just touch upon the meeting with Shahrukh, because the rest you will get to know if you watch the mini episodes, I guess you can call them, that we filmed with Groupon. So I will let you know more about that when it's released, and you'll get to know our story and everything, so I won't be telling you about that. So yeah, from where I left it, I was showing you the room tour. So from there I met my boyfriend, who I had not seen in months and months and months and months, because it is a long distance relationship. So he was staying in a hotel near to my hotel that I was given to stay in by my sponsors, Groupon India. And so I saw him for about an hour, and then my schedule with Groupon began, and we all had breakfast together and all the contestants met. And though it was a competition, it wasn't like a competitive environment. Like, everybody was nice and wanting to help everybody, and there were people from like all over the world. I mean, there's me from the UK, there was somebody from Italy, there was some guys and girls from all over India, there was a girl from Bangalore and a guy from America. So yeah, everywhere. I will link it below, or if you're following me on Facebook, I can update you on that. We went to our auditions. We auditioned with Varun, and we were put in the vanities. So the girls had theirs with each other, and then the guys had theirs. So I guess I got to know the girls a bit more, obviously, because I spent more time with them. And I'll insert a picture here, actually. It's just some of the girls trying to catch up on a bit of sleep. I also did the same in the vanity. Yeah, Benoit. So yeah, we took our auditions. Again, you will get to know how all the auditions went, and the winner when Groupon announces it and everything, and you'll see for yourself. All I'll say is that I took my audition in Hindi. Again, the only thing that I will say is I'm not a good dancer. No, it was fun. It was okay. The whole experience was really fun. We got done with our auditions around 6 or 7 o'clock, and then our sponsors, our hosts, Groupon India, they were like, okay, we've got a little surprise for you. We're going to take you to the Red Chillies Entertainment so you can have a look around. And then we got to the Starbucks. We went through the Red Chillies Entertainment entrance rather than the public Starbucks entrance. And they were like, okay, we're really sorry, but you're not going to be able to meet Shahrukh at this occasion on this trip, because his schedule has just been that busy that we haven't been able to get him to meet you. And then my face was just like, doom. And they were like, but we can get you autographs from him, we'll get him to send them to you, and blah blah blah. And obviously I'll say it now in advance, they were just saying that so that we wouldn't cause a commotion, like start fangirling. They didn't want like the people in Starbucks to get to know that he was just upstairs. But we didn't know that at that point. We genuinely didn't think we were going to meet him at all on this whole trip. So we were just waiting in Starbucks to get the go-ahead to go upstairs. And one of the hosts of mine was like, oh, can you give me your bucket list? And we can just, you know, at least show his manager or PA, whatever you want to call it, so she can at least like take a picture and show it to him, so at least he knows. And then we were all taken upstairs, and they told us to line up. Again, they still hadn't told us that he was there. And then gradually there were whispers like, Shahrukh's there, he's in the room, we're going to meet Shahrukh. I was like, no, he's not. They said we're not going to meet him. Yeah, and then eventually our sponsor came out, who's like, right, okay, do not freak out, but Shahrukh is in the next room. We were like, what? And then I just went very quiet and like very shocked. And then everybody was like getting very excited. And then Shahrukh walked out. And then I got scared and I was like running away from him, kind of like I went away from him. You know how normal fans would run towards the celebrities, they like not run away from them. Don't know why I did that. Yeah. So he went down the line and he was shaking all of our hands and, you know, greeting us and everything. And then he came to me and he was like, hello, shaked his hand. And then I was like, can I give you this letter? He was like, yes, of course. That's not his accent, is it? But and then he went back up to the beginning of the queue, and then we all got a chance to take a photo with him individually, and I'm going to show you now. He was eagerly listening to what they were saying, and then it got to me. I was at the end because I ran away. And I then tried to explain to him that I had learnt Hindi for him, and that then now that I'm in front of him, I couldn't even English or Hindi. I couldn't even make nothing, no words, not even. I was like, and he was like, it's okay. And then I was like, can I show you my tattoo of your name? He's like, oh yes, let me get my glasses. And then I do not remember this. Other people had to tell me that this happened even straight after it happened, but on showing my tattoo, he apparently gave me a hug. Don't remember this at all. Why don't I remember this? And I don't know why. And then I don't remember what was spoken between us. Not that I could make words of any kind, of any language, of any sort. I don't remember. And then with the photo, you know how you like normally put your arm around him and he's nice and muscly. Anyway, for those that don't have any interest in Shahrukh or maybe don't like him, just understand that people have different motivations, and yeah, so just if you don't like Shahrukh, just replace it with something that you like, your motivation. I'm not willing to really explain as to why my whole obsession is the way it is, but yeah. And then they tried explaining us the schedule for the next day, and I couldn't even register anything, nothing was going, and I was just like, what? We got back to the hotel around 10, and I had no way of contacting actually, just because I forgot to bring my Indian phone and my English phone doesn't work abroad, because I said I'd be back around 7. And then I tried explaining as to where I'd been and everything, and I was like whispering. I was like, I met Shahrukh. I met Shahrukh! That was like #1 on my bucket list. Now what to do with my life? No. Yeah. I couldn't form words then, and I can't form words now, but I did try and make this video short, but I'm sorry there was no footage of actual Mumbai. Yeah, I was just very busy. और आखिरी में मैं दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा धन्यवाद आप सबका और ग्रुपन इंडिया का करना चाहती हूँ, क्योंकि उन्होंने मुझे ऐसा मौका दिया.